Please, I'd like to confirm that you can hear me loud and clear. The Q&A session is open. I think the chat box is also opened as well. So if you can hear me loud and clear, please send a message in the chat box so that I can also confirm that, and then we can get started together. All right. Okay, I think I see an answer says, okay, yes. All right, that's fine. Thank you very much. So we get started. Please remember that even at any point in the course of this class, you cannot hear my voice or you can't see my screen for some reason, kindly send a message. I would see it and I would make adjustments where necessary. I would see it and I'll make adjustments where necessary. But for now, I guess we're good and we can get started. All right. Thank you. My name is Heritage Adisa. And today we're looking into an aspect of trading, an aspect of CFD trading that we call copy trading. Before I go deeper into this, for the benefit of those of us that are extremely new to online trading, to Forex trading, to CFD trading, what exactly is it all about? The basic idea here is you're trying to make money. Right. And while there are a lot of different ways you can make money, you're trying to do this by trading in the financial market, by speculating in the financial markets. You're looking at how you can take advantage of price changes in the market. For some reason, you expect the price of an asset, a financial asset, maybe crude oil, to appreciate. You expect the price of an asset, maybe crude oil, to appreciate, right? By speculating, you can buy crude oil, and when the value appreciates, you can sell off at a higher price, making the difference. Now, that's the general idea. But you could also buy crude oil, and for some reason, maybe a change in the overall market condition, a new information, a new development, what you expected to appreciate in value does not appreciate in value, and price falls instead. If that's the case, you would have lost the difference. Say, for example, you brought crude oil at $70 per barrel. If it appreciates to, say, 72, 73, 74, and you sell it up at a higher price than you bought it for, you'll be making a profit. But if it falls lower than where you entered, where you bought it, and the value falls further, and you have to sell it up at a price lower than you bought it for, you'll be losing the difference. That's what it's about. But how then do you know if price is likelier to rise or likelier to fall? Right? How do you know this? There's what we call market research and analysis that helps us understand exactly what is going on in the market, what is driving the prices, what is pushing prices higher, what is pushing prices lower, which can also help us to make decisions in terms of taking trades. Right. So we have that. Now, another thing we can also spell out is when it comes to speculating in the market, right? The role of the broker, the role of HFM as a broker, where we come in is we offer you the trading platform. We offer you the trading platform, right, that allows you to speculate in the market through CFDs. CFD, like what we have on the board, stands for contracts for difference. It allows you as a trader to be able to speculate on the price of crude oil without collecting any barrels of crude oil. It allows you to be able to speculate on the price of currencies, foreign exchange, Forex, without actually collecting the dollar or collecting the British pound. It allows you to be able to speculate on the price of commodities in general, copper, sugar, cocoa, speculate on the price of shares of companies, Alphabets, right, Tesla, Coca-Cola, without actually buying and holding the shares. Same thing with bonds across different financial assets, up to 1,200, if not even more, different financial assets on the platform. That is what we do. So on the broker's platform, on HFM's platform, you can log into the platform, you can buy, sell, trade, whatever you want to trade on the platform with the best trading conditions and stand a chance of making good money for yourself in the market, taking advantage of opportunities in the market. HFM is a reliable broker that offers you the opportunity, offers you access to opportunities in the markets. To this end, we also help our clients with what we call professional guidance, like education, training, right? Helping people see exactly what is going on in the market, how to look at the market, how to know, how to use the trading platform to trade in the first place, how to know what to buy, how to know what to sell. Basically, how to step into the market to take advantage of opportunities. That's what we now do. And then we have those training programs that start from the foundation level up to advanced levels. You also have your account managers as well. For every client, you're assigned an account manager, a relationship person with the broker. So when you have to clarify any issues or you need any assistance, they're there to assist you. Now, we also understand that that's an aspect to make money in the business. That's not the only aspect where you can make money in online trading. You can also make money on the affiliate side. But our focus today is on the copy trading aspect of the business. Right on our website, hfm.com, under investing, you have copy trading. Right on our website, hfm.com, under investing, you have copy trading. So we're just going to go in there quickly. I'm going to try to understand exactly what it's about and how it works. Now, what exactly is copy trading, right? Or what we call the HF copy, and how does it work? HF copy, like we call it, or copy trading, like I have on the board, it's a tool. The idea here is not everybody in the market would have the time to trade. Not everybody in the market, even despite going through training, would have the temperaments to trade or the patience to trade, or they may feel like, oh, they are pretty much busy right now and they don't have the time to approach the market. Or while I'm still learning, why can't I take advantage of the market opportunities? And HF Copy can provide you the platform to do this. It allows you to connect with other traders. So I am a trader, right? I have been in the market for some time. I know how to trade. I believe I can also share my strategy and benefit from it. I can log onto the HF copy platform, right? The copy trading platform at HFM, and then sign up to become what we call a strategy provider. Now, as a strategy provider, all my activities on my trading account is made known to the public on the website, right? So when I open the strategy provider account, I put money in it. Every single activity I take on that account becomes posted on the public. I have my username and everything, my profitability, my deposits, my withdrawals, my average profit, average losses, my strategy, my currency pairs that I trade, my every single information, how long I've been doing this, how many followers I have, every single information that, potential followers, followers, right, would need to make a decision as to who to follow. It's put on the website. And when I do that, I also get to specify the amounts that I am willing or I want to also take for my efforts. So the idea is different followers across different nations around the world on the HFM platform can see your performance, see how you have been performing, and they can analyze your performance, which is what we're going to do today. Analyzing your performance, they can look at, okay, this person is doing well. They're comfortable with the risk that you take in the market, comfortable with your profitability in the market, and they can feel, all right, you know what? I'd like to follow this person. So by following you, whatever trades you take on your account, right, the followers under you also have those exact same trades mirrored on their own accounts. Right? They also have that exact same trade mirrored on their own account. Now, you're making profits on that trade. The account is making profits on their own trades as well. They're making losses on that trade. Your account is making losses on that trade as well because you're mirroring their transactions. The good thing here is whatever trades your followers see on the account, you have also taken the trade on your own account as well. Now, where it becomes interesting for the followers is there are a lot of ways that they can also, mitigate their own risk, also manage their own portfolio because it would not be the same volume, it will not be the same transaction size. Obviously, the following transaction size will be based on their own risk parameters, but the idea remains the same. You're able to trade and then others can copy. Now, for your efforts as a strategy provider, right, you get to charge a performance fee, which would have already been stated on your profile. So for some strategy providers, you can take as much as 30%, 20%, 40%, even up to 50% of whatever profits you make for the followers. So for example, right, your followers are, let's say, 20, you have 20 followers, and you have a strategy provider profit sharing ratio of maybe say 30%. So you get 30% on the profits you make for each of the 20 followers that you have, right? And that's how it works. Now, so this way, you're able to still take a step out of your own corner, still trade your own account, still take your normal risk, focus on trading only your account, but through technology, other followers from around the world, right? You are put on a platform where global audience can see your results, your performance, and they can also follow your strategy. I'll paint a simple example. Let's say as a trader, you're trading with, let's say, $500, for example, as a trader. That's your own capital, $500. Now, trading with such a capital, right, and you are you're a strategy provider, and you have, let's say, a lot of people following, let's say 20, let's just even say 20 followers following you. On your $500, if you make, say, 10% of your account, this is just as an example, we're going to look at the different strategy providers, how to look at them and make choices. But if, say, you make 20% on your account as a strategy provider, you make 20% on your account. You would have also made 20% or this 20% for all your followers too, in terms proportionate to their own account sizes. Let's say all your followers, right? All your followers have a total volume of, let's say, $10,000. Total volume, total capital of all your followers is, let's say, $10,000. Now, remember, you were trading your own $500, but then your followers, 20 of them cumulatively have a $10,000 capital. By making 20% of your own trading capital in maybe, say, a week or a month, whatever the case is, you've also made 20% for all of them. So 20% of your own capital is just about $100, right? So your capital and your profit is now just about $600. But making 20% for the total $10,000 that you're trading for your followers, right? You've made $2,000. Now, yes, you don't get everything, obviously, right? You have a profit sharing ratio, right, with your followers. So let's assume you had already stated on your own profile that you want to take 40% of, or you're taking your performance fee is 40% of whatever you make for your followers. If that's already the agreement you already have. So you take 40% of the $2,000 you've made for your followers, right? And then you take 40% of that. 40% of that is about $800 thereabout, right? So by doing the same thing you've always done, taking the same trades you've always taken, you're making more money just because you've shared your strategy with other traders, allowing them to also benefit from your skill. This is a way you can turn your skill to business. So you've been able to make extra money outside your capital, which is even more than your trading capital. This is the power that copy trading can also have for you as the strategy provider. And then you take away the risk of having to do third-party transactions. You take away the risk of having to collect people's money and then promise them a return because it is based on the trades that you take on your account. They chose to follow your strategy. And whatever you're making, they can also make it on their own end and you get to charge them a performance fee for the profits that you make for them. So traders around the world that have been trading, you feel like your skill level has gone to a point where you're consistently profitable, right? And then you feel like, oh, you want to share and then turn this your skill to business, you can decide to become a strategy provider and also sign up on the website. But the point or the aspect that we're focusing on today is on the follower side. The second part of the equation is the followers, because I mean, for the copy trading to work, you have the strategy providers and the followers. Now, you're a person, you've learned how to trade. You've maybe gone through training. By the way, if you've not gone through trainings or you don't understand what trading is all about, you can always attend the HFM training program, right? Like I said, we have free trainings that run across different aspects of the market, right? Basically helping you understand exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Now, you can also do the same thing. You're a trader, you've gone through training, you understand exactly how the market works. You feel like, oh, you don't have a lot going on for you in terms of trading, right? You don't have the time, you don't have the temperament, whatever the case is, and you feel like you want to also look out for, somebody that you can also follow their trades, leverage on their own skill, and make some money for yourself. The HF Copy also comes into play in that case, where you can also log onto the HF Copy platform, open a copy account, fund the copy account. Now, when you fund the copy account, right, you put whatever amount of money you want in there, and then you can see the list of different strategy providers across different parts of the world. Now, we're going to go into how you can choose, what is the topic for today, how to choose a strategy provider. But when you look through the list, you can see their performance, their profitability, their risk, their strategy in terms of how they approach the market, the trading instruments that they trade mostly, their average profits, average losses, their current capital, their initial capital, all their deposits, all their withdrawals, the profit per month, the losses per month, whatever it is, every single activity that they have taken on their own account, right? You can have access and see it. By the time you look through them and you analyze, like we're going to learn to analyze, you analyze these things, you can now decide and say, okay, I think I prefer Mr. A to Mr. B. I understand, I like Mr. A's strategy, I like his performance, and I'm comfortable with the risk that he takes in the market. You can do that. Right. So you can now decide to follow Mr. A. It's a simple button, right? Technology makes it all simple. I will show you. And then you follow. When you hit follow, right, your account is automatically linked. That trading account and the capital you put in that trading account is linked to him. So whatever trades he takes on his own account, your account also mirrors the same thing. It is not going to be the same volume of transaction because your account balance, your equity, could as much be different from his own equity. Your equity will be based on your own risk parameters that you have set ahead of following the person. You can decide things like, oh, the volume allocation. What this means is of my trading capital, how many percent am I allocating to this strategy provider? You can do that. You can decide to set what we call a rescue level, right? A percentage of your account that is protected in a case where the strategy provider is losing money and you want to protect that amount of your capital. So if he's losing your money, losing his own trades on his own account, and you're copying those losing trades as well, right? If it gets to certain points on your account, automatically it can disconnect. You have your own risk parameters that you also set when you're copying any strategy provider. Another interesting part of this is you opened the account, so you have the login detail. The HF copy protects you from having to give your money to a third party to go and do transactions. No, you put the money in a trading account. Only you have access to withdraw your funds. But because you also opened the trading account, you can also log in that trading account on the trading platform. So right on your mobile device or right on your personal computer, whatever the case, or your tablet, you can also monitor the transactions, the trades of these trader you're following. Whatever trades they take, you can see it. If you are not comfortable with the trade, you can close the trade. Yes, you have a close only access on that trading account. Now, you can't trade on the account. Let's open other trades. You can do that on your other trading accounts because as a trader with HFM, you can open multiple trading accounts. So that means that you can also, have another trading account where you take your own trades. But in the market, you can close the trades on the copy account. If you're no longer comfortable with the trading treasury provider, you can always disconnect from him at any time and reconnect to another person. You can even follow more than one trading treasury provider at the same time. Another interesting part of this is you can decide to disconnect and withdraw your funds at any time as well. You have full control. And one of the reasons why I like the copy trading platform at HFM is it gives the followers control over their own capital. That's exactly how it works. So automatically, without in the simple click of a button, you can copy the trades of any trader around the world without being limited by space or time or even capital, right? And then you can trade. I believe we are following me. Now, if you have questions, do not forget that you can also send the questions in the chat box and we're going to look into them as well, right, in the Q&A session. Now, we're going to quickly cross over to the website and look at what we have for today. How do we analyze? How do we choose? As a follower, I have some capital I want to trade. While I'm trading, I want to also take advantage. I want to also look out for somebody doing better than me and also leverage on their skill, right? How do I do this? Now, if you go to the HFM website, hfm.com, if you go to the HFM website, hfm.com, let's just do that again, hfm.com, right? And you go to the website on your mobile device, or you download the HFM mobile application and you just log into the application, right? If you do not have an account yet, you need to register. When you register, an account manager would be assigned to you. But before then, you need to fill the form and then complete the registration process. In about 5 minutes, you can get that sorted, right? Just follow the prompt. And at the end of this, I'll also give out my number just in case you have any questions. You can also let me know and I can also answer you. But you register. If you already have an account with HFM, you can simply log in and then you have access to your wallet. Now that you have that, right, to go to the HFM copy platform, the HFM copy platform under investing, right? Because there are other aspects of the website. Know about HFM, the promotions that our clients have access to right now, tools and educational resources, as well as analysis, right? Instruments you can trade, and then the types of accounts we have, and then deposits. So you can know a lot of things. But under investing, you have the copy trading platform. Under investing, you have copy trading. So when I click on copy trading, we move on. Copy trading. All right. Now, right here, you have the copy trading platform. You can easily click on join copy trading here, right? You can either be a follower where you can copy different or diverse trading strategies, learn from their trades, from other traders, and then you can gain when they're gaining. I mean, when they're making profits, you can make profits too, right? And then as a strategy provider, you can also exhibit, showcase on the global stage your trading skills, build an inventory of loyal followers, and then you get paid for your performance, your successful performances. I can see some questions are coming in. Please, let's keep them coming. I would attend to all of them right in time. Just keep them coming in. I'll probably take a break in the middle, attend some questions, continue, and I would have, please keep them coming so that you don't forget the questions that you wanted to ask. Now, like I mentioned, all of this just simply explains in details how it works, right? Which I've explained earlier, right? It says here, it's important to note that while you automatically copy the trades of a strategy provider, you still maintain full control over your trading account. You can set parameters such as the amount of capital you want to allocate, your risk management settings, and you can stop the copy trading process at any time. So these are things that you can look at on the HFM copy platform, right? And then you can become a strategy provider as well on and on. The advantages is easily accessible. I mean, you automatically copy trades without having to manually put it in. So it's innovative. It saves you time, right? It's transparent because you can see the trades strategy provider even took. You can even see as much as his last 6 trades. You can see that, and then you learn, and then it's a powerful tool as well. Now, I want to show you the list of what we're here to do is look at as a follower. If I want to do this and I look at the list of strategy providers, how do I analyze the strategy providers and know exactly who I should follow? How do I know who is performing well and who is not performing well? So under the strategy provider, you have the full list, strategy provider listing. So you can see the list of all strategy providers, which we're going to do now, so that we can understand exactly the parameters on there and how it works. There's also how it works here. The idea is you don't have to have the same capital. In this case, the follower 1 has $400 capital, follower 2 has $400 capital, follower three has $10,000 capital, while the trader himself has just 5,000. Right? The volume, there's a calculation to determine the lot size to trade for each of the followers. So these are things that you can also look, what we call the copy ratio calculation. But then that on the side, you can always check this on the website. But then let's go into what we have for today. How do I know who to follow? Choosing a strategy provider. The idea behind today's class is looking at whenever I want to trade in the market. I've done my analysis, I want to trade, but I feel like, oh, in the meantime, I could also follow the trade of other strategy providers. How do I choose one? Now, right here under the strategy provider listing, you have the list of different traders around the world and then the different parameters to how they're performing, right? At HFM, we cannot choose a strategy provider for you. Your account manager cannot choose a strategy provider for you, but we can as well give you information, explain exactly, or put at least the information out there for you to know how to choose somebody. And your account managers can also guide you as to the parameters to also choose. Now, right here, the different traders on the platform, you can see their names, right, all across different cities. This is countries, Malaysia and Indonesia, this Vietnam, India, Mexico, and then on and on. You can go on and on. Right now, we have about 2,000, over 2,000 traders on the platform, right? Now, UJ and long-term copy trade and an MGI, and then it's on and on, different names really. And they all have different account types. So you have a premium account, you have the pro account, you have the cent account, which are the different types of accounts that we have at HFM, right? So you can also open a cent account where you're trading in cent and not in USD or in Naira, right? You can also do that and copy a cent follower, a cent strategy provider. You can open a pro account and copy a pro strategy provider. You can open a premium account and copy a strategy provider that has a premium account as well. The trading account number is also here. Some of them have display pictures, some of others do not, but then you have that. Now, the next column here says percentage gain. Now, I've ranked this from the highest percentage gain now. So for this first person, I don't have his name, right? In the time he has been doing this or she has been doing this, the person has made about 2,358% of the accounts on this particular instrument, on this particular account. Of their capital, they've made a profit of about over $2,000, 2,000% rather, 2,317% of the trading capital. This person, Balawa, has done something similar, but not all have done this good. This person has done about 900. The person has done about 800, and we can go on and on to the next page. Let's go scroll down to page 5. This person has done only 258%. Balancing pace has done 259%. Right? We can go on and on, right? There's a lot more that we can look at, right? This person, GMC, has done only 53%. So you can look through different, they are aggressive traders and they are more conservative trader. Now, this Mr. Casey is from Nigeria, Mark is from Japan, right? This person is from Brazil. And then you have across the world, like I said, as a strategy provider from all over the world, right? Your performance is uploaded and then people can see your performance, right, and then follow you. So you have the platform to reach a wider audience, right? So you can look at that. Right now, you also must remember that you have different strategy providers and then you have different performers. obviously those that have higher profits take higher level of risk. So you must also consider that and also be comfortable with the risk that they have taken. The next thing we have here is max drawdown. Max drawdown talks about the highest percentage of the account they have had as a losing trade at some point. So max drawdown is that, oh, at some point on the account, they took a loss that totals also percentage of the account. That's what maximum drawdown is. So this first person has had a drawdown where they had lost about 90 something percent of their trading capital. This one capital has lost about 54.82% of their capital at some point. This one hasn't recorded a losing trade at this point. This one has at some point, this person has lost all his money at some point. So you have to also look into their performance and be able to make a decision based on it. So obviously, I may not be the biggest fan of somebody that has a high maximum drawdown. I want to keep the drawdown less than 20%, 30%, 20% if I'm very conservative. If I'm very aggressive, maybe 30 to 40%. The next column here talks about the followers, right? How many followers does this person have? Obviously, I mean, a higher number of followers talks about or a higher number of followers shows or showcases that we have a lot of people that like the performance of this particular strategy provider, and then they are comfortable with the risk he takes, and they're very interested in keeping to follow him. So obviously, the higher the followers, the more people like their strategy, which can be a good indication, right? So obviously, there's some people. This person has about 21 followers. This person has about 220 followers. This person does not have any follower at this particular point in time because he just started a few days ago. The person has 9 followers, 2 followers, and then you can go more and more. I mean, it's going to end up at who has 5 followers, and then 11 followers, and then 198 followers. So it depends. So you have that. Let's go back to the first page and continue. The next column we have is the risk score. The risk score basically, ranks the strategy providers based on different parameters. Profitability is a part of it. Consistency is a part of it, and a lot of different things put together to rank them in terms of their risk score. Right now, it's ranked 1 to 5. Right, 1 to 5. 1 being the best risk score, then 5 being the least best risk score. So obviously, following somebody, you want to follow somebody that has anything around 1 to 2, risk score. Those are the best performance in terms of the risk score, right? So you have that. The next thing you have is active since. How many days have they been active on this account? Another thing you have to also look at is, as a trader, it's important to also look at somebody that's been doing this for a while, for a longer period. For a longer period. You don't want a situation where the person you're following has just done this for about 3 days or 9 days or 10 days. I mean, somebody that's just done this for 10 days, yes, they could have super normal profits in that space of time, but they've not done this long enough, right? They have not done this long enough. They don't have a large sample size. They don't have a large trading data. So it may be difficult to analyze their performance over a longer period of time if you don't have a lot of data to work with, compared to somebody that has been doing this for over a year. Obviously, the person has been through much more in terms of profit days, profitable months, losing months. If the person has a large sample size and the person is still performing well after a longer period of time, I believe I will be more comfortable with that than somebody that has just done this for a very short period of time. Right? So that's it. And then you have the follow button, although you have to have logged in to follow the person. Now, this is just on the surface. You can even take a step further to even view their profile and even see more information about each strategy provider, right? So I'd like anybody in this class, just to keep it a bit lively. I see we have some questions. So what I'll do is let me see if I can answer a few of them, and then we can move on to picking one. Clear enough. All right. So I guess just a second. I'll send some questions. All right. Okay. I see some people say, "Oh, you can hear me loud and clear. Thank you. Thank you." Now, the link for this. Now, how do you get the link for this? Like I mentioned, you can log into the HFM website, hfm.com. hfm.com. You can log into the website and then you can click on investing, and on investing you have copy trading. So that's how you can log in to get the link. You can get the link from that particular point. Now, can one trading account be used for different traders at the same time? Now, if I understand you correctly, you're saying that can I, as a follower, use the same copy account to follow different strategy providers? Yes, you can. You can follow more than one strategy provider and even allocate your volume, your capital, percentage-wise to different strategy providers as you deem fit. You have control over all of that, but yes, you can use one follower's account to follow different strategy providers. This one says, is there a payment fee before I can join HFM copy trade? Is there a minimum amount I must have in copy trade? Now, yes, there is a minimum amount you must have to follow strategy provider, but this is determined by the strategy provider. But I think the minimum is about $5 or so. We'll have to confirm this. We'll log in and we'll see it under view profile. But I think it's really small. I think with about $5 you can decide, maybe on the cent account or so. I'm going to confirm that in a few moments, and you can do that. So you're not, and there is no payment. There is no payment ahead before you can join, although there is profit sharing. That means that the strategy provider gets to earn a percentage of the profit he makes for you. The profit he makes for you, not your trading capital. So he gets to make a percentage. This percentage is what we call, this payment is what we call um the performance fee. The broker does this sharing, I think bi-weekly, every 2 weeks, I guess, I believe, every 2 weeks. So every 2 weeks, the profit is shared based on performance, but it's not a payment before you can join, and then you can copy with as pretty much any amount. Okay. You said we can copy different trading providers at the same time. Does it apply with the same capital? Yes, it applies with the same capital. Like I mentioned, you can allocate your resources, allocate your volume, your capital. So let's say I have $1,000 I want to use to follow. I can use, say, $200 to follow, 20% to follow this strategy provider, 80% to follow another strategy provider. You can do that. If I want to be a strategy provider, how much will I deposit on my strategy provider account? Now, for strategy provider account, I think there is $100. Okay, I think it's $25 for the follower. Yeah, I remember now. $25 for a follower. I think $100 or so for the strategy provider. So with that amount of money, you can even become a strategy provider. So it's not even limited to those that have large capital. No, not really. You can even use something smaller to also get started. Remember, you also have the cent account, and you can also use that to get started as well. All right. Does that good afternoon, Mr. Desa. Please, do I need to have as much capital as service provider before I can follow, or is there a minimum amount I can invest with? I believe I'm going to show you this one more time. If you look at on the website under the KHF copy trading platform, right, under how it works, you would notice that you have different strategy providers, and then different followers for the same strategy provider, and then they have different capital. You notice follower one has $400 equity, follower two has the same $400 equity, follower three has $10,000 equity, yet the strategy provider himself only has $5,000. So you can also follow, it doesn't matter the balance that you have, it doesn't have to be the same amount. It doesn't have to be the same as the strategy provider. It can be less, it can be more, it can be the same if you think that's what's best. But and then the minimum amount, like I mentioned, is about $25, not $5, $25 for the followers. All right. Must one use the account type of a strategy provider? Yes, you have to use the account type. For cents, you follow a cents account. For premium, you follow a premium account. For pro, you follow a pro account. All right, just quickly wrapping this up. Um, must the follower and trade provider have the same account type? Yes, yes, I believe I just answered that. Yes, the follower and trade provider have to be trading on the same account so that it is more efficient in terms of the copying. Is it possible to make a profit without trading yourself? Yes, it is possible to make profit without trading by yourself. As a matter of fact, that is what the HF copy is about because you're following a strategy provider. So as long as your strategy provider continues to be profitable in the market, you would also be profitable. You would also continue to be profitable in the market without actually having to take the trades yourself. So that is what the HF copy account is really all about. If I joined as a strategy provider, is it possible to add someone who personally wants to copy me? Yes, it is possible. Two ways you can do this. You have a username. You can give the person your username for the person to go and look for you on the strategy list and follow you. Or you can even decide as a strategy provider, I want my account to be private, where only those that I give the link to my account can see my performance and follow me. You can do that as well. So strategy provider can have a private account where only those that he gives the link to that his account can see his performance and and follow him. Or you can make it public where you're more in the public eye and then anybody anywhere around the world can see your trades, your performance, and follow you as well. So you can do that, right? Now, is the HF copy and Palm the same? Now, Palm, you see it under investing as well. It's also another approach of this. Palm is the percentage allocation management module. Palm is the percentage allocation management model. Now, it's somewhat similar, but the Palm doesn't give the follower a lot of control over his account. The way the Palm works is the trader, the investor himself, right, or the different investors contribute different capital via still technology, via their own wallets into a pool of funds, including the palm manager. So the palm manager is the trader himself, and then he puts money in the account, and then every other investor also contributes some into that as well. Now, when they do this, right, the PAM manager now trades the pool of funds and then profits and losses are shared based on proportion. So that's how the PAM works. But we're not looking into that so much for today. But that's the difference majorly because in this case, the PAM manager trades everybody's funds together in the pool. No, he can't withdraw. He doesn't have access to withdraw it, but he can trade everybody's fund. But the HF copy, the trade provider trades only his own account, and then he can, you know, allow other people copy his own trades. Okay. All right, so I'm going to get into, I know we have loads and loads of questions. We're going to stop here and then we're going to go back into what we're talking about and we'll come back and answer the remaining questions. Now, we're going to quickly look at how we can analyze these strategy provider. I think I saw a question about filter. Now, there is a filter icon here where you can filter different strategy providers based on whatever you want, either based on the risk score, based on the country, right? Based on how many followers they have, below 100, above 100, right? Based on the account type. Is it the premium account? Is it the cent account? Is it the pro account? Based on the maximum drawdown. Is it somebody that has had a drawdown of less than 10% or less than 20% and on and on and on? And then you can also do a percentage gain, 10%, 20%, and on and on. So you can also filter or specifically search for whoever it is that you want to search for if you have the name. So as a strategy provider, I can give out my name, my username to somebody. You can come on here and search for me, and then he can follow me if he needs to. Now let's quickly pick one person and then look into their performance, right? Let's just pick one person, look into their performance, and then would analyze their performance in details. Okay, we'll analyze the performance in details. Now, does anybody have any idea? Anybody would like us to look into? Let's pick somebody random. Just quickly, just who would you like us to, analyze the performance? Just very quickly. Just want one name, all right? One name quickly, so we can just move on. I don't want to pick myself. I want somebody to pick so that it's just random, right? Just random, and we can do that quickly. Quickly, anybody? Any particular name you want us to analyze, or just anybody at all? Okay, I think somebody said GWK. All right, let's look for GWK. Now, this is somebody that we chose. Okay, GWK trade. All right, this person is from Indonesia, and this is his trading account number. Right up here. Over time, I've explained all of this. Now let's view their profile to see more details. So view profile. When you say view profile, right, you can see more information about them. Now you can see, you can follow him. There's the follow button right here, right? The minimum first deposit to follow GWK trade is $25. So with $25, you can follow this person, and subsequently you can top up your account with any amounts that you want. His trading strategy, he uses or she uses trading trades using Elliott wave technical analysis, Fibonacci lines, as well as trend lines. So that's the system that this person uses, right? He's been active since the 9th of January 2023, over a year now. And over that time period, he has made a profit of about 1,833% of the accounts. He hasn't really closed the trade in negative per se, because you have a maximum drawdown. He has never closed the trade in negative. So the maximum drawdown is zero. He has a lot of followers, but you can see his performance fee. So if you decide to follow this particular person, right, of the profit he makes for you, you get 30%. Mind you, you can also click on this square or this question mark here to see what these parameters mean. Performance fee is the percentage of any profit made on the follower's account, which is then payable to the strategy provider as his reward. It is paid every other Saturday. So every Saturday, 2 weeks, every Saturday, it's paid. Every 2 Saturdays, right? 2 weeks, or at the point of unfollowing the strategy provider or withdrawing the funds, right? So that's that. And then you have the risk score. Now, this risk score, what exactly does it measure? Look at it. The risk score is determined by comparing certain performance elements between individual strategy providers. Right? And all other active treasury providers. The element taken into account involve daily volatility on returns, that is profitability on the profit side, losses side on a daily basis, trading allocation capital, the length of the overall trading activity within the HF copy system, right? Trading strategy providers are scored 1 to 5 based on the weighted elements, where 5 is the highest divergent performance, where the performance is not, consistent or is not closely knitted, right? And then 1 is the most, where's it? Which makes it less stable, while 1 being the less unstable overall. So you can see that, right? All right, now there's more information here as well. You can see when they made the deposits, right? So he started with a deposit of about $500, I guess. It's on the 10th of January, around 7 a.m. Sabah time, right? And then he made a withdrawal a couple of minutes later, there about of $300. You can see when he was in losses, drawdowns at the time, but he didn't close the trades in negative, how the profits were growing, how he made withdrawals, the dates he made withdrawals, the amount of withdrawals he made. You can see all of that, and then the average gains, withdrawals, and then the extra deposits, and then withdrawals, and then withdrawals, and then withdrawals. You can see that, right? This person in January he made about 5%, February 75%. In July, he was in drawdowns about 43%, but he didn't close the trades. This February alone, today is the first. Today he's made about 6%. So you can see that. You can see that on the account, right? You can see the relationship between their equity and their balance. Obviously, here you want to see somebody that has way, way more profitable month, made more withdrawals, right? I mean, that's clear evidence. Right here, you can see the relationship between their equity and their balance. Now, this tells you, right, because equity accounts for the current profits and losses on their open trades, the net, right? Your balance, say, for example, is $1,000. But if you have 2 trades running, and on those 2 trades, you're making a profit of $200, right? Your equity becomes 1,200. So your equity accounts for the net profit, right, on your account. So you have to also put that at the back of your mind. Now, you want a person that has a very close, relationship between the equity and the balance, right? You don't want a situation where the balance is too high and the equity is too low, except maybe it's a withdrawal time. You don't want that. You want a situation where they are more closely knitted. That means that the person doesn't have massive drawdowns a lot of the times. So you can look at that as well. right? You can see their balance currently has about $500 in the account. Equity is about $499. So that means that person is currently in losing trades of about, say, $73 thereabout, but he hasn't closed the trade in negative. He started this account with about $500, and all the deposit he has made on this account is about $600. So all the money he has made on this account about $600 in terms of deposit, but the person has withdrawn about $1,283 on the account. So obviously that's a good number. I mean, somebody that has withdrawn a lot more money than he has made in deposits. His equity is, yes, in this case is lower. You prefer it to be higher, but the difference is not much, is also fine. And the profit he has made based on equity is about $1,187.83. You can see that this person trades GBP USD the most. About 57% of his trades are on GBP USD. Also trades Euro USD quite sometimes, trades gold as well. But then you can see the other currency pairs that he trades and the percentage of his trades. Now, this person has closed about 185 trades in total. In over that 1 year space, he's been doing this. Right. The total number of open trades he has right now is about 2 trades. So on those 2 trades, he's losing the amount of money on the 2 trades. Positively closed trades, about 185 positively closed trades, which is good. He's never really closed the trade in negative, and the profitability has been 100%. That means all the trades he has closed have been in profit. Average profitability about $6 average in terms of profit per trade. And then because he hasn't closed any trade in negative, obviously he doesn't have any average loss. The lot size, the volume he averagely trades is about 0.02 lots. Right? And then now, this in itself could also be a red flag for somebody. Now, this person holds trades for a long period of time, right? About over 100 hours, he leaves trades running. That means that this person could either be a swing trader where he leaves his trades running. He leaves his trades running for a couple of days, right? Maybe a week thereabout. Now, if you're somebody that you're not comfortable with, somebody that has been trading and holding trades for a longer period of time, then obviously you cannot follow this particular person. But if you're comfortable with leaving trades running for a longer period of time, obviously, you know, you can follow him. So you have that information. I mean, you want somebody that has a lower average loss, someone that has a higher average profit, a good percentage, maybe a 70% and above profitability, less number of negative close trades compared to positive close trades, right? You want someone that has good withdrawals. You just want the positive details you can see right here on the platform. And then you can even see his latest 10 trades, the time and date he opened and closed the trade, and then the profits that he made on that particular trade. Now, one thing I want to also spell out is you must remember that past performance does not guarantee future results. So that this person has been making money in the past doesn't mean the person would always make money in the future, right? Yes, past performance can be a good indication of future performance, but it is no guarantee. So that is why at HFM we give the followers control, where you can also monitor the trading account and also see exactly what the person is doing. And then when you need to make adjustments like withdraw your funds, close the trades, change the strategy provider, you can also do that as well. By looking at this, if you filter, I believe your account manager can also have like a short list of a couple of traders that I have looked at and said, okay, based on general parameters, I can spoon out about 10 to 20 different traders that you can also look down. So it shrinks your analysis, or it shrinks what or those that you're trying to look into from maybe 2,000 to maybe 20 or 30, and then you can make better choices from that. Your account managers can share that information with you. They won't choose for you, but obviously they can give you a short list of people that I feel based on general parameters, the numbers are not looking bad, right? But please make sure that you manage your risk, you monitor your account, because past performance does not guarantee future performance. Now, I'm going to go back into the questions. This is one person. The same way you look at this particular person is the same way you can look at other people, and you go on and on and on and on like that. So you find somebody you're comfortable with. Some of them have higher performance fees, some of them have lower performance fees, some of them have higher deposits, minimum deposit requirements, and then for the minimum, generally it should be around $25. For the strategy provider, it's about $100. I'm going to go into the questions now. I believe we understand exactly how to look into these different strategy providers and understand exactly what to do with them. All right, now let's quickly run through the questions that we have so we can call it a day and I don't have to hold you for longer. I believe I've answered this. What is the minimum amount for copy trading? $25. $25. Is there a filter option that enables the follower to quickly sort through the list of strategy providers based on their preferred criteria? Yes, there is. You can see it on the front, on the up page of strategy listing. Let me show you. I think I showed us that. View list, full list. You can see the filter page at the top. Quickly, it's loading up. Right, so you can see that at the top of the page. All right, this is the filter list. All right, so you can filter right here. All right, so that's done. Sir, please. I did not hear you well on the type of control the owner has on closing the copy trade account when not comfortable with the rate. I said that as a follower, you can decide to close the trade of any strategy provider that you want to close. You can do that at any point in time that you want to close a trade on your account because you have the account, you opened it, you logged in. You can close the trade if you want to. All right. All right. So I've done that. I've answered that. So it says, good afternoon, Mr. Heritage. Can I move my money from a bonus account to a cent account? Yes, you can always move your money around, although you will not be able to move the bonus that was given to you. But yes, you can always move your money around. In a case where you want to move your money from a bonus account to a cent account, you can simply move the money. Just go in, log into your wallet, log into your client area, and then under transfers, just select the account you want to move money from and the account you're moving to your wallet, and then you move it to the other account like you want. Your account managers can also guide you on this as well. Is it possible to use a bonus account to follow? No, it is not possible to use a bonus account to follow. When you want to follow, you have to open the copy account. It's also just log into your client area under HF copy. You can also open a copy account, which is designed to copy strategy providers. All right. Um, this one says, will the trade automatically open even when the follower is not active? Yes. You don't have to actively be looking at your MT4 or your trading platform for the trade to be copied. It is automatically copied. It is automatically copied. All right. This one says, what is the least amount I must deposit in my account to do the copy trade? Like I said, $25. $25. All right. This one says, please drop your WhatsApp number so I can ask you a question later. Thank you. I have to leave now. Oh, sorry about that. I'm not sure if you're still here. If you're still here, let me know. I'm going to drop my number for everybody at the end of the class. This one says, good afternoon, sir. Sorry for joining late. Please, how can I access this webinar again? All right, it's recorded, so I am going to upload it on our YouTube handle, HFM Nigeria. I would upload it on a YouTube handle, HFM Nigeria, and then you can always watch it again if we need to do that. All right. All right, Mr. Heritage, good day, Mr. Anonymous attendee. All right, thank you for the lectures. You're welcome. With what you have invested in me in the beginner's lecture, I feel confident not following anybody, but follow your strategy. All right. Thank you for the compliment. But sir, I really want to bring a lot of people in. How can I make business out of this or profits with her? All right. Now, yes, if you have HFM cannot be everywhere. And we reward our affiliates, those that refer clients to the broker, of up to 60% of the PIP value when we charge them spread. So if you become an affiliate with HFM, for example, you sign up, you have a referral link, you can give your referral link to whoever you're bringing on board. When you click on the link, you can also do promotions, full-time promotions on social media, because we've also designed different banners that you can also use. Now, when you get the link and they sign up, when they click on your link, it takes them to our website. On the website, they sign up, they get assigned an account manager. They encourage them to learn to trade. We invite them for training. I train them for free, help them understand, mentor them, help them grow. And then when they start trading live, from whatever spread we charge, we charge spread on the trades, on your trades. Whatever spread we charge, you as the introducer, you as the affiliate, get 60% of that. And that can even rise up to about 80% of the spread that we charge. So you can do that as well. If you go to our website, right, you can see at the top of the page, you have partner with us. So you click on this and sign up. An affiliate manager will be assigned to you and it would call you and also guide you on how you can do this. There are people that do this as their full-time business as an affiliate with HFM and they make money doing this. The money you can withdraw as low as $5 to whatever you want to do in your affiliate commission. And we support our partners, with whatever help they need, even financially as well as even strategy in that particular life. So you can do that as well. Um, Can I open the three types of accounts and use the three to copy based on the account type? You can open, I believe you can open more than one copy account. I'm not sure how many, but like I said, you can always talk to your account managers and you can be different account types, right? You can be different account types, okay? But what is the difference between the pro account, send account, and premium account? But premium account is the standard account, the normal account, right? That we charge spread and everything. The cent account is the normal account, but in cents. So it's not going to be in USD, it will be in cents. So that means that you're trading in cents, not dollars, right? So it's lower volume, lower risk. For those particularly that trade with lower capital, they can use the cent account. And then the pro account is one of our special accounts. At some point, it was only limited to maybe, I think the Pro Plus was limited to Nigerians, but right now everybody can have access to the Pro Plus as well as even the Pro account. It's the low cost account. Where on the Pro account, you can be charged, your spread can go down as low as 0.6 pips, right? You can get that. And then, although it has a minimum deposit requirement of $100, the cents and the premium account, they don't really have minimum deposit, maybe $5 thereabout. But on the Pro account, you have that. All right. So that's all right. Okay. I think um all right. So this one says quickly for for a provider to have zero drawdown, it means the drawdown is based on balance, not equity. Yes, it is based on balance, not equity, based on closed trades. You understand that? It's based on closed trades. Yes, balance, not equity. So they can have maximum drawdown, which is said. So they can have losses on a trade, but if they don't close the trade, it doesn't count as maximum. Maximum drawdown is the total maximum percentage they have incurred as a loss on their account per time. So that's what maximum drawdown means. Um, this one says, how can I make sure that I copy the list lot size of my storage provider? You have parameters to set your own copy ratio. So once you're ready, you will have seen the points here, copy list volume, minimum volume copied. You can do that. And then based on that, you can copy the list. So yes, you have that option when you're setting up your account. When you're doing that, somebody from the support team or better still, your account managers can even guide you step by step in getting this done in terms of copying. But yes, you can, based on your capital, copy the list amount that the trade provider is taking. Okay. Um, This one says it will be so if we can have a WhatsApp group or Telegram for easy communication. Well, HFM has a Telegram channel, right, where we communicate with our clients in terms of analysis, products, and then events. You can be on that. Just talk to your account manager, they can add you. But we do not have a group for service providers and copiers. No, this would help reduce the possibility of third party where outside you now start to give your money to a third party physically, and then something happens and then you're raising alarm. So, or on the HF copy, you don't get to give your money to anybody. Your money is in your account, and then you can trade in line with that. All right. This one, can a strategy provider use EA? Can trades be copied on the MT5 platform? Yes, strategy provider can use EA, and I believe you can also use MT5. I have to confirm this MT5 part, but yes, you can use EA. Yes, you can use EA. I'm sure of that. Okay. This one says, let me see. Can I link my copy account with my normal HFX account, HFM account? Can I link my copy account? Wait, you have one HF wallet a client area. It's when you log into that client area, you can either open a Sense account, open a Pro account, open a Premium account, open a Copy account, open a Palm account. All these accounts, all these trading accounts are sub accounts under your wallet. So yes, obviously it is linked to your normal HFM account, right? Now, this one says, okay, quickly, time is gone. Our time is up. We need to quickly wrap up. How do I know if the strategy provider is an aggressive trader or not? I was victim of that when I opened the Palm account. Now, when people have very, very high profits in very short space of time, that is already a clear indication of aggressive trading. Not everybody can be aggressive, but that is a clear indication. So as a trader, you must also put that at the back of your mind, right? I mean, the profitability, they're slow and steady. The those that are making high number of profit, high turnover in short space of time, obviously taking higher risk. And then as a follower, you need to be aware of that, right? And then you can also look at their stability score. That's their risk score. You can look at that. You can also look at the details on the account as to profit losses, right? Because if a person makes 100% this month and then makes loses 50% next month, you already know that that's not stable, right? So you've got to also look into the detail. That's why I went through all the details so that you can understand that as well. All right. Please, the list of copy traders that you want to give us, please, your commanders will have this by Monday latest. They'll have this that they can give it to you, and then you can always request for this and get it. All right. When can one withdraw from the copy trading account? You can withdraw your money at any time. You can withdraw your money at any time. Unlike the Palm, which has the withdrawal period, but this time around on HF copy, you can withdraw your money at any time. Can one have several copy accounts? I've answered this already. Yes, you can. Can um let me see. What if the people I refer prefer copy trading? Will you still get commissions on the trade? I believe so, you would. Right? Yes, you would. Now, it may not be the exact same amount, but from the affiliate department, when you sign up as an affiliate, the affiliate manager will explain these details. Yes, you will get commissions on the trade because we still charge spread, but then the percentage may be different. So you've got to confirm that as well from your affiliate manager. All right. Finally, are you a strategy provider? No, I am not a strategy provider. Staff of HFM, members, the broker cannot be a strategy provider. And the reason is simple: regulation does not allow us to do so. If as a broker, I'm going to charge you whether you make money or not, then I can keep opening trades, closing trades, giving you trade ideas, trade signals, for you just to keep taking trades. And as long as you keep taking trades, I keep making money, whether you're profitable or not, from the spread and the commission. So there could be conflict of interest there, and that's why as the broker we cannot be strategy providers or even give you trade advice, right? Regulation, as a multi-regulated institution, we cannot give trade advice or be strategy providers. All right. um some of us would love to trade on our own. Is there an opportunity for this? Yes, you can be a strategy provider if you want to trade on your own. You can be a strategy provider, or you can trade normally. Today we're just discussing this. This is just one part of many aspects of trading, so obviously you have that option. um Kindly revisit the benefits of introducing someone, sir. Like I said, it's based on volume. When they trade live, you get 60% of the spread charge, at least 60% of the spread charge normally, and then it could increase. All right. Where can I have access? Where can I have access to the beginners training that you had? I missed the training. Right. We can always run through the training again next week online, 3 p.m. Talk to your account managers. They can give you the link, or you can visit our center in Port Harcourt for next week, 77 Stadium Road, and Lagos for Upper Week, 90 Allen Avenue. Your account managers have the link, and then they can answer your, they can give you the information that you want. Okay. I have not answered your question. Can you have several copy accounts? I have answered this. Yes, you can have more than one copy account. Yes, you can have more than one copy account. Does every strategy provider collect the same percentage in profit? No, it's different. Some of them is 30%, some is 20%, but the highest they can collect is 50%. Whichever the percentage is, you would have already seen it ahead of time before you decide to follow the price. If you're not comfortable with that, you can also choose to close that. All right. So I believe we have talked about a whole lot of things in our class today, and I believe we understand what HF copy is all about and how to go about it, right? My number, I'm going to give you up my number right now. I'd like you to please listen to the number and then take it down. If you have any questions outside what I've answered and what I've been able to attend to in the time that we have, you can send me a message on WhatsApp, place a call through, or you can send me a chat on Telegram and with the same number, and then I can attend to your questions. Better still, you can also talk to your account managers. You can also talk to your account managers, and then they can also answer you or chat with us live on support. There's a support icon here, live support on the website. Chat with us on support, and then we can always attend to you and help you out. My number is Nigerian number 0810 0810 491 8105 0810 491 8105. I believe we got that. 0810 491 8105. That is all we can take in our class today. I'll put up the video and put it on YouTube, HFM Nigeria, and then we'll see if you can revisit. You can always revisit this and watch this again. My name is Heritage Adisa, and I want to say a very big thank you for joining me today. So take care. Thank you. Have a fantastic day and enjoy the rest of your week. Goodbye for now.